Today is National Data Privacy Day, and Google has put a take a quick checkup for data privacy here below on its homepage. So if you click here, it's going to prompt you to have some suggestions for data privacy on your accounts. So you can automatically set some settings for deleting web and app activity, and you can set up an auto delete date where if something's older than 18 months, or you can set up a don't delete this, and you can manually change it at any time. They also give some common questions around what's web and app activity, and what that means for you and how long is right for you. So some quick guidelines to kind of review location history, YouTube history, and some things to kind of itemize. Now, you can switch through. You can also automatically delete your location history, which can be important. You don't want necessarily always your location history tied to apps and resources that you're using from specific locations. You can also automatically delete YouTube histories. And remember, it depends on which account you're signed into. This is my personal account. If I switch over to my school account, it's essentially the same. So you can delete that history. The history gives recommendations in YouTube, a tailored homepage, and videos help pick up where you left off while recommending fewer videos you've already watched. You can now control how long history is saved by setting an auto delete option. So if you click on that, it's going to give you the same options for some of the month periods that you might want to auto delete the activity for. And it also gives you a little more information. So if you want to do that, you'll go ahead and hit that option. And what it does is it walks you through those items around web and app history and your connection to those web and apps, and if you want to delete the history. It also gives you an opportunity to review some key data privacy settings. My web and activity is paused, but I can look at my activity controls in my Google account and see what my settings are. And I can also control what data gets saved to your account here. You can just want to review that. I could turn on web and app activity. If I wanted to do that, I could include Chrome history and activity from sites that I visit into the services. I can also include audio recordings. And let's click on Manage All Web and Activity. This takes you into looking at how your Google services are connected to your account and what your preferences are for reviewing those services and seeing how you've been connected to them, what type of data is it collecting. And it also wants you to check and see if you want to manage your activity verification. So if I click on that, it will require additional verification. If I choose require additional verification, it will prompt maybe an additional login to my account or another way of reviewing the account in order to make sure that it's me. And it's not saving, and my web and activity is off. But I could also do auto delete, but that's on my account right now not applicable because I'm not saving it. So if you want to see your full history, you can go ahead and verify, and it will pull up a full history based on what it's collected. And it's telling me it has no data. But if you have activity on, it would show the history, and you could filter by date, all within these custom ranges. It has item view, other Google activity. Here are those. Web app activity, YouTube history, location history, activity controls, which we kind of just reviewed. And this is a great way that Google has provided to kind of monitor your activity and also provide some information around how your account is connected to apps and what type of data is being collected. There's also, they'll provide some privacy and personalization suggestions, security recommendations, and a review a suggestion on privacy available here. And that's where you'll begin that process of the privacy checkup. So I just wanted to kind of share that and give people an opportunity to kind of review based on their own account. And what they're doing is they're putting that right on the home page today specifically because today is Data Privacy Day. So if you go to google.com, just to show you the Google homepage, to review where that is located, it has that option right here at the bottom. So a great way to kind of get started with Data Privacy Day, and have a great day, and check in on your accounts and see where you're sharing and setting your data settings. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. Thanks.